Okay, so there's a testing of new camera first of all, and this way across, because the other one I couldn't fit so nicely. So we're going to try this, and we've got a few features here like pause, and after the pause, continue. Okay, so now we woke up day. I've already starting to forget. So we left on Saturday. Today is Sunday, Monday, might be Tuesday. First day was pretty cuck. Coming out, really cucksy, light wind, had full sail, full Genoa. First night, wind went ape shit. So I pretty much steered until about 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me just pause here again. Okay, steered until about 2 in the morning, plucked up the courage eventually to turn into the wind and reef, because I should have done that right in the beginning. Brain wasn't working so lacquer. Brain hasn't been working lacquer, by the way, at all. At all. Stupid decisions, all sorts of funny things. But we got through that, reefed, and the reefing went alright. And no sleep, first night. Got a little sleep in the daytime. And then I think we turned and we went north. We sailed quite nicely, set out, stand by. We set up the poles. So the wooden pole I've got set up over there, you can check it behind the one wooden pole. Worked very nicely on the main Genoa. And then that pole, which I've ducked down at the moment, on the 100% jib, which I think is like a number, I don't know, number 1 or number 2, and straight downwind. And I also reefed the main to about second reef, which I've got it in now, and we went nicely. And then we had an exhilarating day. Then we had a marvelous day. We had got into 20 knots straight downwind. 6 knots speed, 6 knots, late afternoon, dropped a little bit. I thought, okay, we leave it. Picked up after 9 o'clock, must have got to 30 knots, and everything worked fine. It handled everything. There was a bit of rock and roll, but not too bad, and 8.8. The one thing we might have touched 9, but we went 8.8 in regular 7s. So we did a 131 mile day, which was nice, but we had a slow start. Half the day was 3.5, 4. So then last night, what we have to have is wind go completely. So I just left everything. I was so tired. I wasn't thinking so lekker, and in fact I wasn't thinking. I just left everything and went to sleep. Last night I slept on off, but slept all night. Rattle, shaking outside. And this morning woke up to this. So all pretty calm. And but there's a half a knot wind, and I dropped everything up front. I did something first, but I dropped everything up front because I've got another tear. I got a tear in the main, not the sail itself, but the seam popped, stitching popped, so I had to sew that yesterday. I've got another one at the foot of the Genoa, which I've got to fix today. So it's lying there on the deck. I'm going to fix that. But we're just plodding along now. But the important thing here is when I woke up this morning first. Wait, Neil, I got to tell you this now. Those new Rapalas. Yesterday afternoon, he looked nice, man. We were just cruising along, so I thought, there's nothing on I'm going to just put our Rapala out. I'm just going to try it. And I was letting it out the back here. There next to Jimmy, I was letting it out. There's my one string out. I was letting it out the back and on, Dad, right here behind the boat. Lekker, and I saw the silver flash. Perfect size for Cha. And I was pulling him in. And what happens, of course? Big on. I thought it was a shark. You know what the sharks are like. Pete, you know what the sharks are like. And then he jumped a seal, a big seal, big male seal with my fisheries bath. He shook everything like that. Wada. Seal and fish went in that direction, and Rapala went in that direction and line off. So one new Rapala, maybe 450 rands worth of Rapala, did about 10 seconds of fishing. Gone. Anyway, the fishing story continues, because this morning now it's like this. So I think, okay, what can we do? I'll put the one string out. There's the boingy. I put it out. There's nothing going on. Then I decide, hang on a second. Let's just put this. Let's put this rapie out. And I don't see the seals, and the birds are gone. There's no birds this morning. Same story. I'm letting it out just here. Boom, on. Small. I reel it up, put on the deck. My first snook. Just popped my first snook. And it goes fit on the deck. Yeah, pa, in the water, gone. Anyway, the snook stayed. So we ended up with 3 baby snook. Look at these little things. Check at this. Isn't that beautiful? That one's slightly bigger as a little one. Look at that. 3 baby snook. And shit, now my hand's all dirty. Okay, so I'm going to have to just try and knuckle stop this. So that's how my day, a couple of weeks. Alright, let's end this one. And like you said, we're trying to catch some sun because things there, one panel set up there. And then, okay, I'm going to clean the fish now. I'm going to have a lekker piece for breakfast. First 3 days.